Hey, what's up guys? Troy here with WeightGainNetwork.com. I'm out here in beautiful Manhattan Beach, and I want to go over 3 killer mistakes that are preventing so many of you naturally skinny guys from gaining a lot of muscle mass. So these are 3 mistakes that I've seen over the years with so many naturally skinny guys, and I see the same mistakes over and over again. So I want to give you guys my top 3 killer mistakes that are preventing you naturally skinny guys from getting the maximum amount of lean muscle mass. So let me get right into the list. Number 1 is not enough leg days in your routine. Now, leg days are going to be highly anabolic. You know, so many naturally skinny guys, they go to the gym and they just pound their upper body day after day and they never work out their legs. So leg days are going to have a highly anabolic effect. It's going to help you increase your testosterone. It's going to help you increase your HGH levels. It's going to be an all-around muscle builder, not only for your legs, but for your entire body. One of my favorite strategies to kind of like spot build a muscle group, I did this with my biceps about 6 months ago, is I would do a really heavy leg day and then I would work on my biceps for about 20 to 30 minutes after. So you get those anabolic hormones pumping, and then, you know, feel free to work on a smaller upper body muscle group, but make sure you never neglect doing a heavy leg day. So make sure you're squatting, dumbbell lunges, dumbbell step ups. We're gonna have some great videos coming up on some highly anabolic leg days, so make sure you incorporate leg days at the very minimum 2 days a week if you guys are trying to gain the maximum amount of lean muscle mass in the shortest amount of time. Number 2 is something that a lot of people screw up with their diet. You know, I understand a lot of you guys are in college, a lot of you guys are younger, and you guys just haven't learned the proper diet essentials for maximizing your anabolic hormones and getting lean muscle mass. But eating sugar and eating simple carbohydrates before you go to bed is one of the worst things that you can do, because your body secretes natural human growth hormone right before you go to bed. So if you ingest a lot of simple carbohydrates and you ingest sugar before you go to bed, you're basically signaling to your body to store body fat immediately. You're gonna spike your insulin, and it is the worst thing in the world that you can do if you're trying to build lean muscle mass and or burn fat and just, you know, work on your physique and create that anabolic atmosphere in your body. So do not consume any kind of simple carbohydrates before you go to bed. Even if you're a naturally skinny guy, you know, the lower your HGH levels are, you know, the harder it is for you to gain lean muscle mass. So even if you say like, oh, I'm 120 pounds, you know, I could eat anything I want, but it's all about the timing of when you consume these nutrients. So stay away from carbohydrates and simple sugars. Stick with slow digesting protein like cottage cheese, casein protein, beef, chicken, all that good stuff. Number 3 is another mistake that I see so many naturally skinny guys make, is poor choices of protein. Now, you want high quality protein. You want your protein sources to be really rich in amino acids and glutamine, and just to be really solid forms of protein. So like McDonald's nuggets and Taco Bell and fried chicken and, you know, like 80% lean ground beef, like these are all really poor choices. You don't want any of these poor protein choices if you're trying to gain the maximum amount of lean muscle mass. Now I understand a lot of you guys are, you know, you're on a budget, you know, you guys are tight on money, you're in college. I understand all that. We had a great video, high protein foods, and we also had a budget-friendly grocery store cheat sheet. So make sure you guys check out those videos if you're looking for the cheapest forms of protein. But for instance, you can get like canned tuna, for instance, is a much better form of protein than like fried chicken or low quality ground beef or any kind of fast food protein. You can get a little can of tuna for like $1 to $1.20 depending on where you live at your local grocery store. That's going to pack in like 30 grams of protein, give you those omega fatty acids. It's going to help you guys build muscle and keep your body fat a lot lower than these poor choices of protein. So make sure you stick with high quality choices of protein when you're trying to gain the maximum amount of lean muscle mass in the shortest amount of time. So if you guys are looking to pack on rock solid lean muscle mass, do not make those 3 killer mistakes. Anyways guys, thanks for joining me. If you guys are looking for more great tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, check out WeightGainMethod.com. Thanks guys.
Are you still too skinny? Go to WeightGainMethod.com and get access to a complete step-by-step plan for gaining weight and building muscle fast.